Hey, it's Rob again. Thank you for watching again. Well, I mean, one of the easiest things to say is a change in behaviour begins with a change in the heart. I think if we think back to how we present ourselves and the reasons why we want to get individuals to try and change. I think that's definitely, I say when we think back to the last video, definitely an important point to consider. Well, I mean, a lot of people would know that communication, or the majority of communication, well over 50%, 55%, some people say, is through non-verbal communication. So, is your body language belying your true why you want that individual to change, and as I say, going back and reflecting on why you're doing what you're doing. It's definitely to get others to change, is to look at our own kind of behaviours and drivers. Additionally, I say, if somebody, let's say people are going to react to how you react. As an example, you've got someone coming in, let's say flipping a table or kicking a door, but by berating that individual, how are they going to respond? Okay, if you kind of going to be really combative or take a zero tolerance stance, these can be very unproductive, and actually make situations worse. So someone throws something or kicks a door, throws a chair or a table, or something aggressive. By meeting that with a zero tolerance aggressive approach, that's only going to be met with it's almost like an attack. So it's going to be met with more resistance, rather than sort of like chastising and really going at people. Quite clearly, that individual is already not in a good place. They're not in a happy place. So why fuel that flame? Actually, take a step back and maybe ask kind of what's wrong in that particular situation, and actually just try and meet it with kindness. So I say it's a little bit of a build on what we were kind of talking about before. Equally, if someone is annoyed or they can't get their point across and they do something like kicking a door, it's kind of saying, well, you should know how to behave, don't do such things. Don't always take it for granted that people know behaviour is learned in again social constructs. So how about modelling or actually giving options, sort of like two options of how they could do something alternatively. So at least then they have the choice. If you're only just presenting one option, actually I think you should do it this way. It can kind of come across as you're actually sort of dictating to what that individual should do. Where if you kind of give them two options and then another two and keep building on that all the time, it gives them like a feeling of choice and a feeling of ownership, and they're actually deciding within that framework how they want to work. So that's definitely another form of strategy that we can use. But as I say, thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Okay, take care. Bye.